Game 3.
Alright, we're off game 3 of the Gamers with Jobs epic show match.
Who's gonna again? The Amumu ban. I'm gonna have to ask Danny or someone about that. That does not make sense.
They're banning it against Nimkosi.
Yeah, but he's better Jax in the jungle than Amumu.
I'm not so sure.
Well, even still, I would ban some of Harry's champions or somebody else.
I don't feel like Amumu is that hard to counter. Like, there's not really anything he can do about strong counter jungling. Didn't like that Kog'Maw. I don't think.
No. Didn't like that Swain. Gonna let him have Ahri again, though. Really surprised I went Galio. I mean, I get the idea with the Kennen ult, but it didn't really totally work out.
Yeah, they were only able to do that once or twice, and the times that they really won big team fights, it wasn't when they made that happen.
I think, and just going back to the Morgana pick, I think that may have been smarter too, just for the lane, because she can push back against Swain creep-wise pretty easily. Alright. It's gonna be Jungle Jax again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Murphy going Janna 3 times in a row. Are we gonna see the mysterious Mordekaiser here, I wonder? More Graves. I know Carrot pretty much likes to play Graves exclusively. Oh, the Nautilus. That's gonna go on Diny.
That could
almost
be a fearsome thing.
for certain. Yeah, Diny plays the Nautilus. He likes. There's Corki. That's Fedora's gonna play him. He likes Corki. Don't know if he's gonna go top or bottom. There's the Morgana pick.
There we go. Just want to see how they plan a lane against Morgana in mid, because that could be difficult if you don't have the right champion.
Mm-hmm.
One such champion.
Might go back to
John.
Rise. Oh wait, no. Well, that's a lie, because he's banned. Maybe Brand? I know Kunkle likes him. There's one other AP I know he plays, I'm just forgetting. Oh, Xerath. He also likes him. So, we got top lane and mid lane picking here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Corgi goes top. I'm gonna go Kennen. That's smart. Kennen's a good pick, especially when you don't know what the other top lane is, because he doesn't really lose to anything. And Udyr again. Udyr getting picked 3 games in a row. So it looks like Kennen's actually going to be mid.
Yep. That'll should do okay.
Oh! Oh, and I called it. The Mordekaiser.
So either one of them could go top, actually.
Oh, look at Varus is in the ban list. Didn't know he was playable yet. Yeah, I think Mord will probably go top. Looks probably to be against Udyr, I'm guessing.
Right. Oh, what? Wait. Why is Varus in the ban list? That's weird.
I have no idea. I think it was probably with the new patch.
It might actually just be for us spectators.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have Morgana against Kennen. We're gonna have Udyr against Mordekaiser. That'll be interesting, actually. I feel like Mord will probably be able to push him around early until Udyr gets his tank.
Right.
And then Graves Soraka again, bottom, with Corki Janna. Corki can farm just as well as Graves could, so I think that's a pretty good pick. And I know Fedora... Oh wait, actually, Free's playing him, okay. Because I know Fedora likes to play him too. But he should have a much easier time farming than he did with Kog'Maw against Graves. So pretty huge farm team from Purple. Corki, Morgana, Mordekaiser, all great farmers. They don't...
Yep.
Not a lot of engage. They have the Morgana Q. That's about it.
Yeah. On the other hand,
then again,
if Diny...
other team not really.
Well, no, Diny can do whatever he wants if he gets his first couple of ganks off, set himself ahead enough that he can withstand the damage of 2 or 3 of their teammates, then he'll just be able to dictate the flow of team fights as much as he wants.
Yep. Another thing to note on the purple team is they all do magic damage, at least partially. So if blue team's smart, they're going to get a lot of magic resist.
Let's see.
But blue team again going with a reasonably tanky team, kind of short-ranged, but good in team fights.
There we go.
You know, skins win games. We saw it in the last game with that Cog skin. That's why he won.
Like Diny's off this list starts still got anything.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Nautilus in no rush.
Not enough. Never in a rush. There we go. Maybe some boots, maybe some pots.
Yep.
Yeah, here comes purple. Watch out, Graves.
Starting that. Yep, they're hiding just around that corner. They're all gonna go. Should be able to get away.
Run away.
30 seconds until minions
Yeah.
spawn.
But blue team sees them.
Yep, they know they're there. How will they respond?
I should go still there, bud.
Perhaps Nautilus does need blue to do jungle
That is
clears, but if he starts
Yeah.
red, then you can just gank. And I don't know, if you don't get a kill with a level 2 Nautilus
Minions
gank
have spawned.
with red buff, you probably did something wrong.
Also, top lane's gonna lose a lot of... Oh, he did go back, okay. I was gonna say, Mord's gonna lose a lot of time.
He's in good shape.
But they should be all okay, actually, after they take this red.
Yeah, they held off on the smite. They're gonna leave one little minion behind as a parting gift. I don't know about you, but this Jax skin makes Jax look tiny, like a midget Jax or something.
Yeah, he's a little small. It's because his hat was so big last round.
Maybe so.
And Dian's gonna counter jump because he knows Jax isn't close, so just gonna take the Wraith and run away.
Quite make up for what he lost, though. Especially since they took the entire camp and just not going to respawn on him. Wow. Trading
They're gonna harass
fairly
more.
evenly, just neck and neck. Udyr going down to Ignite, though. Diny should see if he can pick this up, though.
Mord, yeah, a little bit of a
man.
shell. He's drawing minions, though.
Get that health fight going. Getting up the
Oh,
shield.
it didn't get the Q.
Might be able to get out.
Not sure what happened there.
Wow.
Hey, well, his Diny's Q didn't hit him for some reason.
I didn't even see the animation.
I was a little unlucky. Yeah, it was just a boom.
Fedora's just call me Daisy Juke. Alright. Alright, Daisy Juke. Cannon's going a little aggressive on Harry. Laying down some decent damage.
Yeah, Morgana's certainly not going to beat Kennen, but she can just farm with her pool, and she'll never be in any trouble.
Well, theoretically, I'm just taking some damage.
Yeah. Yeah, if I was Morgana, I would just max W first. And just farm all day.
But that's not what she's doing. Harry's put 1 point each in binding, pool, and shield early. But given the Nautilus jungle, I can understand why you want an early point in shield.
Yeah. Oh, but he goes 2 in Q, so gonna play aggressive. This is interesting. Not what
I don't really agree with that.
not what I would have done, but
And I've played a lot of Morgana.
also Kennen's gonna be hard to hit with that thing.
Yeah, Ken's lightning dash. He can zip around a lot. Even without it,
Ooh.
he's got boots, so
The one thing though is the Q. He does need to get open to use his Q as well.
right.
So might be a opening there, but I don't know. We'll see how it works out.
Looks like that early kill from Fedora is she's allowing him to completely dominate this Udyr, who's gonna flash to no avail. Well, he might just get it. Oh, there's out an ignite just to spite Jax. Wow.
Not a horrible idea, but
Yeah, he's definitely gonna have trouble in this lane now. Did not want to let Mordekaiser get an early advantage.
then you're just not going to be able to farm with Udyr against Mord. And all honesty, he may have wanted to actually go Phoenix for this lane.
Yeah.
Just so he can, just for farming reasons. Because Phoenix is viable in lane, and you just want to sit and farm.
Here just throwing out a binding for fun. Nobody's really there. Just throwing it out.
Oh, I did not see what happened there. But Corky died.
And Danny is walking away from the area, so I have a reasonably good idea of what just happened there.
Yeah. Soraka got the kill, actually, which is the funny part. But
Banana's OP.
2 Graves and no. Yeah, seriously.
Morgana's a little low on mana here. She does have her shield. It's going to keep her safe. She can flash anyway, though.
Yeah.
Crinkle just
probably a good idea.
got 6, so he could have used his ult, and her shield was...
Yeah.
He can use his...
Actually, that's a good point, yeah.
He can burst down the shield without too much trouble, so it wouldn't have affected her for much CC. Definitely not the whole ult.
No, I think Flash was a good idea there.
Alright.
Donnie's gonna wander around. I don't know.
Yep.
What Donnie does against Jax one-on-one.
Yeah,
nope.
see that shield. That binding under the tower. That's clutch.
Oh.
That is clutch. The ignite, not
Very
quite enough
nice.
to bring Harry down.
And survive. 25 health.
Harry says no.
Right idea, but just couldn't quite get enough.
And there's
The problem is with that shield.
there's,
Sorry, with that.
yeah. The number of minions in the tower.
I was just gonna say when that. Yeah.
It's a good bind.
I was just gonna say with that black shield, Nautilus can't really close that distance because the Q doesn't affect it.
It still pulls him to her, though, it looks like.
I don't think so. I saw the Q and he didn't go anywhere.
No, did he not? The second time he used it, it looked like he went somewhere. Maybe hit a minion behind her or something.
Yeah. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I honestly don't really know how it functions.
Mordekaiser's just abusing his pushing power, just gonna
Yeah.
wander in, try to counter jungle this Nautilus whenever he gets the chance. Dining just happened to be there at that time. Can't always be there though.
No, Fedora's just gonna push. Not even gonna bother.
I don't know.
Doing anything.
Udyr's not even responding to this.
No.
So, I don't know. Danny's putting out more damage
He ain't
than
gonna
I
win this
expected,
fight,
but he's not gonna win it. That Ignite
No, I think he might have to go down with the ult. Yeah, he's dead.
No. No, you hit that health
Oh!
potion. It's enough. Keep him alive. You've got that shield
That
too.
health potion.
Health potion is
Health
pretty
pot's
strong.
OP.
But that is going to
But
push
I mean,
him back.
had Doke even just wandered up there, I think they could have killed him.
Yeah, they definitely could. I didn't expect I never expect Nellis to do as much damage as he does. Yet again, really taking Fedora down under half health, but that
Poor Crinkle.
Hextech Revolver
Yep.
doing work.
Meanwhile, Crinkle keeps walking right into these binds. Whenever you play against, whenever I play against a Nibby, I always just walk straight into her stuns every single time. It's like you can't avoid it even if you try.
Oh, look at that forced ult.
Interesting.
No, not forced. Yeah.
Don't think they're gonna kill.
Danny's
might get a
here.
stun here,
Yeah,
but-
that Morgana ult's gonna save
The
her.
Morgana ult goes down too. Yeah. That was a little preemptive on the Kennen ult.
Her flash, yeah, a little bit. He probably already pressed it before.
And here
before he got
comes-
that binding. Danny's turning back around.
Ooh, does get
Probably
the
has enough
stun.
damage
Here comes
to
the bind. Yeah.
kill Harry if he
There's
gets
the tail.
or Nimcosi, either one.
I think Nim might go down. Nope, he's gonna jump away.
That ultimate
But the ult is gonna get him.
got. That Nautilus ultimate has some longer range than it.
Yeah, it had some serious range.
For targeted, like a targeted spell, is kind of ridiculous.
Ooh, it hits the Q that time because the shield's down. Oh, Danny knows how to dodge them Qs.
Never mind the fact.
Meanwhile,
that
I'm not even
gigantic.
watching top lane. And Mord's just gonna beat up with Udyr.
Yeah, he didn't have to care. His shield is better than Turtle's shield. The simple fact of the matter.
Certainly. And you cannot kill waves fast enough.
He and Danny playing Ring Around the Rosie, both having vision of each other. Figure out who needs to go where. Looks like purple team's bot lane is got a bit of an advantage as well. A little bit, about 15 in CS and being aggressive enough. They're keeping Graves low on mana and health despite this rocket. See, Cannon's got his Sorcerer's Shoes, his Hex Tag. Morgana's got Double Doran's, Boots, and Catalyst. Go for that Rod of Ages. I don't know. I don't usually go for multiple Doran's rings if I'm just gonna go Catalyst. See, there you go. You get it with the shield. It does pull him forward some, but only half the distance.
A little bit, okay. Yeah, right. That makes sense.
Failed gank, he's gonna go ahead and walk up there, check on Mordekaiser. Alright, looks like we might get some action out of this. Mordekaiser's roaming down to bot lane, Danny's going out on Morgana, Jax is here as well.
This is gonna be bad.
Big showdown.
Oh dear.
Bad for Danny, it looks like.
Yeah.
Going down
I
to
think
Jax.
Purple's gonna come out of this one though.
Crinkle, get hit by that binding, wow.
Ooh.
And now we've got a
Yeah.
little baby cannon ghost. Go auto attack cannon, or push that Udyr out. Doesn't look like the ghost will proc the stuns on his auto attacks though.
Alright. Meanwhile, bottom lane. Not much happening.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
But
Corky with the CS man. These are the same players in the same lanes last game too.
I think Happy Time predicted that Udyr was going to run back, so he led the binding ahead of him a little bit, but Udyr didn't have any vision of her, so he had no reason to turn around and run. Kennen wanted to get into that action, but
yeah,
changed their mind. He was going to be all alone there. Udyr's going to... That Mordecai does not know that Bush is warded. This might turn out poorly for him.
They could go on him right here.
Oh, down to half health already.
No, kind of with no.
The shield and the bind. Good play from Morgana.
Yeah, nice play. Kind of had flash though, that would have been a kill, but he did not.
Looks like they're gonna follow Danny down to bottom lane, where they already got spotted by the ward. Pulling back. Of course, Morgana's been spotted by the ward too.
Morgana following up. Trouble.
Ward placement's being pretty good out of both teams, given the vision.
Oh, look at that Kennen ult though.
That Kennen ult.
Ouch.
Changing the game. Stop Jax before, wow.
Oh, triple kill.
They needed Mordekaiser there to finish the job, who is actually now going to face off with Udyr. He was already pretty low though, so Udyr might actually be able to get him. Oh, they're just
killing
as fast
more
as
people.
each other though.
So, kind of with a quadra, essentially.
Yeah, that'll make it hard. That kind of evens out there. Lead from,
yeah. Purple had a pretty big lead, I think, and Blue brought a lot of that back.
Fedora's top lead, yeah. But a fed Kennen is going to have some really big game-changing ults.
I think the main thing there is Morgana didn't get her ult on a lot of guys. I think she may have only had Nautilus with it.
Yeah, she only used it on Nautilus because she was sitting there waiting in the bush on top of that ward. And then as soon as he walked into the bush, he opened up on her because I completely missed that. Jimmy Freethers.
Yeah, I just saw the end of it.
Graves under the bot tower.
Graves staying a little longer than he should have.
Now he's
we're gonna have a chase through the jungle.
Oh, he's gonna run into it.
Oh, here comes the Morgana.
Wow, Oily Penguin just not paying attention at all. He's gonna suicide out of it. That would have been a kill for Soraka. She just paying a little bit more attention.
Yep. Kind of not too much trouble there, yep.
Alright, we got Kennen on one side, Diny on the other, Nautilus.
And Mordekaiser with 4 wards.
They don't do you any good in your inventory. Just put them on the map.
I think he's what he's gonna do now.
Diny's gonna steal that blue wraith again. Big wraith.
Oh. Coming up by himself.
Yeah, that flash will save him this time.
Nice flash away though.
Not next time.
And that flash means no flash ult either.
Yeah, for the next... what is this? 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, 4 minutes. 5 minutes.
Yeah, about 4 minutes. And more just pushing.
Yeah,
his CS is already ridiculous.
To try to stop this, but even if he did catch him, I don't think he'd be able to do much about it. only level 9 to his 12. Would not go well for Danny. Oh, he's gonna find both of them. He's gonna choose not to go in on this though.
I'm just gonna go on this.
Single target.
Does use ult. Misses ult. It doesn't even get the second part of it. So a bit of a waste there.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I mean,
they could probably get Morgana here. Q's down now too.
Yep.
Just gotta wait for the shield to go down. And then ult on top of it.
Not up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Really great timing on that too. They both waited until their shield was down and then used their CC.
Yeah, that was well played. And also, just immediately going on that as soon as the new ult was down.
We're running away again.
Yeah, if they had a little bit more map coverage, Fedora could have known that you could just turn around on Diny. But
he does have wards in the jungle, but not down the river.
Yeah, way too deep to do him any good for that situation. Diny's actually not spending all that much time in his own jungle anyway. Look at that dive. Just tons of damage pouring out of Nautilus.
Yep.
He
is a little behind in levels though.
Doesn't have to itemize any damage at all. Doesn't have to be on par level.
I'm not that far behind. Yeah, that's true. Nautilus does very well without farm. CS-wise, Gorky with a little bit of a lead. He does have a kill, but Graves has 4 assists, so that probably evens out of it.
Yeah, CS-wise, they're about the same as when we checked on him 10 minutes ago.
And gold-wise, maybe 400.
Graves has been able to catch up, but he hasn't fallen behind either.
Fedora signals himself to be careful.
That's a pretty good bind. I like that.
Ooh.
But
yeah, catches him.
Tower that a little hesitant to commit to that, especially with Tiny's here.
I like him to push.
Yeah, Kennan's gonna be able to push back on Morgana's tower while she's down there. Jack's gonna have to try to.
Yeah, try and push them. Right. Harry loves to do this. He loves to come bottom lane and just push. But Corky's gonna run into a Nautilus.
Really well for
uh-oh, Nautilus is by himself here. Yeah. Ooh, that was a lag bind.
All of that's not
they're gonna get
down on Corky. He's not gonna finish him up.
No, not enough damage. He didn't have Graves there with him.
Yeah.
But here comes Ken in as well. Uses a flash to get away. Morgana does.
Yep, that's
here.
Both of them got Soraka's shields down.
I'm gonna try. This will be an interesting guy here.
Down. Yeah. Soraka's ultimate is down. Morgana's pretty low on health though, and that Cannon ultimate already really fed.
Oh boy.
Gonna change.
Ouch.
And that team fight all the way around again. They did not calculate.
Those Cannon ults.
Did not calculate on Kennan's ult still being up after that last fight.
No.
Because he didn't get a chance to make it into the fray.
The lack of CC on the purple team's hurting him there with the Cannon ult, because he's just allowed to roam around with that as soon as he pops it.
Yeah, that needs to be Morgana's job to snare and or preemptively use her ult to stun him out of that.
Yeah. But that's really their only reliable stun that they have. Or I should, CC period.
Well, Kennan's really their only dangerous person. Because Witter's only got Lantern, Graves has his Infinity Edge, but so I guess he would be the alternate target. Doesn't have much attack speed at the moment, so he has to rely on that attack speed steroid from his what do we call this? Quick draw.
Yeah, and Janna ult is actually pretty good against Kennen as well. Although I think it was down for that fight.
Right. Ooh, just barely got out of that anchor binding, but because he hit the wall instead of Morgana, it should be off cooldown very quickly. Yeah, it's already ready, but
here comes the Jax.
Kennen ult is going to be back up another 5 seconds. So if they
can, I don't know. The whole purple team's here though.
The team made it timed. Just not a good idea. I'm not gonna use that anymore. I don't know.
Maybe if they try and dive
damage on this tower.
Kennen wants to ult so badly.
Udyr is just going to go to town on top while this is happening.
Now go for it.
Bit of an interrupt, and you get tower aggro on Jax while he overextended a bit.
Jax does stuff.
All that damage on Morgana.
No, and here it comes.
I think that's Graves, yeah. Shouldn't have any problem with Graves to finish off Fedora. I don't know. That is... Yep, that is Mordekaiser after all.
Actually.
Yeah,
we'll go down now.
Soraka taking that kill.
Bananas get him in the end.
I see what you did there.
But he probably could have taken those 1v2 had the others not shown up.
Yeah, took Kennen coming back around.
That being said, it was a 1 for 4 there.
Udyr's got this tower down to about a third health. Looks like he's going to be able to finish it off now. Kennen's going to finish off mid tower.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Red
300 gold per person.
2 towers down for the blue team. Yep.
Danny's
you got a pretty good lead here, about a 6k gold.
Taking that Oracle, roaming around a bit. Purple team's letting their, after that last team fight, haven't had a chance to get any more wards out, and their map coverage is really lacking. Fedora has been warding a fair amount, but he doesn't have any wards down at all. It's just, Jonah, how many you got? How many wards, Murphle? Only 1. That's not enough wards.
No. The other team, look at that. Donnie's got 3 wards, 4 wards. Kennen's got 3 wards. Lots of wards.
The tower is pretty low after that fight there, so it's up there.
Nope.
Kind of sticking around that.
I'm trying to bait something here, mid. And blue's going the other way though. Oh, Janna.
Didn't quite see her. Oh no, Janna. Look at that damage come out.
Oh, ouch.
So fed.
It does use his ult on it though.
Right. It's
Probably could have gotten the kill, maybe.
I don't know. I would have secured that kill with an ultimate. Free kill. I don't like the rest of the teams all here. Doesn't look like purple team wants to engage on anything, so it'll be a backup in less than 90 seconds now. So trying to catch somebody out of position at this point. Pretty excellent map coverage. Look at all these wards the blue team has, especially on the bottom half of the jungle, all the way up into enemy territory. And they got one defense ward way back here. I'm not sure what that's about. I guess they're tired of Mordekaiser wandering around.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, those wards let them be aggressive and take down that tower. And they can pretty much see all three of those purple players.
Yeah, they got complete vision of everything around blue buff.
They're waiting for dragon here.
There it is.
There it comes up.
Purple team doesn't have vision or even seem to notice that it just spawned.
No. Oh, now they did. Hey, what are you guys doing down here? Oh, let's go into this bush. Oh, misses it.
There, you just get bursted down.
Where's that cannon? There's the cannon.
See if Morgana can get back in with her.
Oh, cannon has to flash out though.
She's gonna fall.
No.
Braves going to town. He's farmed up Seal now. So he's gonna get a brutalizer next. Corky's not gonna be able to get away. That Rylai's is gonna.
I don't think Jan's gonna get away.
Fail flash.
Oh, fail flash. That's a 5-0.
That's
That actually went not horribly considering what happened. Kennen actually had to ult, and then he actually used his flash to escape.
right.
So he didn't actually do a lot of damage.
For
But
a moment, it looked like Purple Team was actually going to be able to get something out of that fight, but
no, and then it went all downhill.
it didn't happen.
And now Yummy Baron
Yeah.
and
30 minutes in.
a missed ward.
Pretty commanding lead.
Of course, they had a pretty commanding lead last game too. So we'll see.
I feel like, yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if it was quite this commanding though. They had a commanding lead, but they didn't have very much teamfight presence. The AoE comp was on the other team last time. This time they got Fed Cannon.
Yep.
Not much answer to it from if Morgana can't do that. And she's the one that gets caught by the bush
Oh my
gang.
god. Yeah, and she's quite far behind on CS. Or just gold in general. I mean, the Soraka almost has as much gold as she does.
Oh wow, yeah. Of course, that Soraka hasn't died yet. 2 kills and 11 assists. That's a pretty good score for support. Oh, Janna, you are you are in so much trouble.
No.
Bye bye, Janna.
Rampage.
It's alright, she wasn't worth anything anyways.
It's true. 0-5, now 0-6.
A summoner has disconnected.
Uh-oh.
Well then.
That's they kind of needed
That
him.
might even things a bit. Crinkle DC, go get Baron, quick! Oh, it's not.
Has re-
There we go.
Hooray!
Blue team really wants to hang on this mid turret. Just kind of camping it out.
A summoner has disconnected.
I'm a little passive right now. Not helping with DCs, of course. Of course, the purple team can actually see he's disconnected. So that new thing they put in. Jenna following Corky here, but Corky's not. He's just typing in chat. It's sometimes weird when you play support, because you never want to be by yourself, but sometimes you're just following somebody around the jungle, not doing much.
Right, just hoping to stay safe while trying to get to good ward spawning. Although, Murphy's got that one ward in his inventory. They really need to get some wards out on the map. They don't have any of them.
Yeah. I mean, support's not the only one that should be getting wards.
Yeah, I'm not blaming Murphy alone, but he doesn't have to spend money on it. It's already there. Just push 4. Click somewhere. Fedora's got an empty spot. Alright, looks like... Yeah, they...
This is a 5-man push? 4-man push.
Push this thing up.
Jack's just...
power. They know Jack's
This is not good for purple.
Back the advantage. I don't know how good it is for blue though, but Jax can...
the Q's out again.
Jax can backdoor pretty quickly if they can stall out. Jen's pretty good at disengaging.
Here comes the teleport in.
Yeah, they decided to back up and stop this nonsense. Looks like Jax will be fine now. Well, no. He's thinking about coming back in. Not a good idea.
Oh, Crackle's gonna find it. No.
Still hanging around.
Purple might go dragon here, yep. Well, blue is distracted, but here comes 3 people from blue. This might be a little 3-on-3 here. No, they're gonna go after Morgana.
Yep.
No, misses her bind.
Flash.
Does have to use flash to get it. Double flash on pursuit then.
Does.
Oh, gets the Q.
Oh.
That's dead. Here comes Cat out.
Yeah.
With the kill steal.
But if they only lose...
Ooh,
Kenny going down
gonna go
really
here,
fast, getting caught way out of position.
Yeah.
His ultimate's not that strong.
I think Udyr?
Wow.
No, he's gonna get away.
To be able to pick up a
They're gonna go
Baron.
after the Oracle's phone Donnie though.
Yep. That's... They got full killing spree bonus off of that. And a dragon.
Yeah.
Only Morgana's death. That's definitely boosting the purpose in his favor. Oh, Diney's still out of position.
Yep.
Udyr's almost certainly going to fall to Fedora here. Diney's probably not going to
They don't have much CC though. Yeah, there's...
It's possible, but I don't know.
Corky does have Trinity Force though, so he's slowing him.
Yeah. There he goes. Now it's decidedly in purple team's favor.
Yeah, that was a good play. Yeah, back to that Kennen when he came in to kill... When he came in to kill Morgana, he went right back to where he came from.
Or 10,000 down.
When he should have just followed him.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Are they going to keep pushing? A little bit. Need to group back up, get ready for a Baron. There it is.
Oh, and they just see 2 blue bottom here. They might... Oh, they're gonna back.
Yeah, they're not keeping a timer on that Baron. They would be in a hurry to get there. But let's see. Mid lane is stalled in middle, but both their top and bottom are pushing, so
Taking forever to get that blue.
blue team's
Soraka's gonna clear. No, here they go. They're going for Baron now. Though top is gonna push a little bit.
standing right on that
Soraka,
board.
come over here.
Yep.
Oh.
The rest of purple will get over here eventually.
Top is gonna push. They're gonna have to go back and take that. So blue's gonna have to be careful.
Yep. If they're watching the map, they need all 5 of them. They're playing real defensively though.
Yeah, they are.
That was their opportunity while they saw Diney top lane to just go in and initiate on whoever was left in that bush. But Jax is still just sitting in that bush doing nothing. That's Jax. Come on, get together. Your team needs you. Kind of getting cut now.
Here we go. Bit of an engage.
Gonna get an ultimate on 2 of them.
There's an ult from 2 of them.
Still
only
hasn't
gets
had a
1.
chance to make a difference. Flash ult in.
Where's that cannon? Here he comes. It's gonna be painful.
That's the end. That's the end of that team fight.
Triple kill.
Yeah, that was 5 for 1. I mean, when you play cannon and you see them bunched up at half health, you're just licking your lips.
Too easy. Just press R. Don't even have to log in.
No.
Might be a bit of an exaggeration, but
I did see this video online that this guy who played Karthus and did absolutely nothing except sit in his base and press ult when it came up, and his team won. It's kind of funny.
yeah, I've seen that video as well. It's pretty well edited.
Yeah.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So I think Blue's doesn't look like they're going to relinquish this advantage. It looked like Purple team had one good team fight there, got 3 for 1, but I think Blue solidified or fortified their lead here.
Yeah, having an early lead but no inhibitor is one thing, but actually having a lead and taking that inhibitor makes all the difference. Not only do you have a lead in terms of gold, but somebody's got to babysit that lane, keep the super minions out of the base. It makes fights elsewhere on the map turn into a 4v5. Morgana's just walking through wards. Although that ward actually isn't in that bush. That's a bit of a misclick by Oily.
Yeah, I saw Soraka put that down earlier. Oh, I've done that many a time. Alright, little break in the action here, as the teams are going to farm a bit and then group up again for potentially the final fight of the game. Looks like Kennan's at almost max build.
Jax just camping that bush, sitting on a ward.
Yeah.
Really good coverage from blue team here, all game long. I think here we are 3 minutes after my original word comments about Merple. He's already they've started placing a few wards now. You've got a purple one in his inventory. Big blue team push on the bot lane though. Morgana's going there. That's going down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's sticking around.
I think Jax is going to commit to his top lane backdoor while this is happening.
Yeah.
See if Purple can stall this out.
It's not a bad idea, honestly, when you're down this much.
Don't think they have what it takes to keep this tower from going down.
No. I don't either. Pretty good ult though, gets all 4 of them. But it just doesn't do that much damage.
No, it doesn't do that much damage. Tower's
Where's the cannon? There he is.
Nobody got caught in that. So, they could potentially turn this fight around now that his ult is down.
But they're just taking so much damage.
Kennan's not the only one that's dead though.
Nope. Look at that Udyr.
That tower. He'll go down for that.
Yeah, he does go down. Bit overzealous there. But still 2 for 1.
And they got the second inhibitor.
And they got the inhibitor, yep.
So that was well pushing blue team further into the lead.
Jack's still with only level 1 boots. So we might want to upgrade those.
Oh. Blue buff leash, and I'm gonna have to leave that one alone.
Oh, and Janet doesn't even have boots. Interesting.
Yeah, Janet doesn't need boots.
That's that. No, her passive makes her go fast enough.
Well, I don't know. No boots at all is one thing, but I can level 1 boots on Janet, but
yeah,
being bootless
I
still
was
pretty
joking.
slow. Of course, you ain't seen nothing until you've seen a 5 Phantom Dancer AD Janna build.
Oh, I think the game's gonna end soon.
People hopping around 2 channels.
Yeah, that's...
Well, that's a bit of a spoiler.
I'll be surprised. Yeah, well, I don't know. I didn't look, but that's generally what happened. But you can see blue team's just gathering up. They're gonna do one big gold push down mid here.
Yeah, there's only base towers left.
Jax is...
Although the inhibitor in mid lane will probably respawn here soon.
Red team's
Well, Jax needs to get back too. And purple doesn't stand a chance unless they're all 5.
Yeah, blue has vision of Corky on bot, so they can engage whenever they want, except for that tornado.
Oh, missed the Q, and that's her bind for a while too. It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, like a 9-second cooldown. I guess.
The problem, yeah, Morgana's Q is just so valuable.
Especially with the
Yeah, that one.
crowd control of this team.
Yeah.
She used her ultimate
Oh, everyone's coming in.
on 1 to no avail. Just gonna make a
Hey, those are some good games, guys.
No
Good
time.
range.
I like your strategy, Dope.
Yeah, take
Never leave top lane for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There's
Farm
some
that
things
thing
out
out
there.
of existence. Wow.
And killing
Save.
everybody.
There's still a lot of
Oh, actually, I'm trying to.
plenty of health left from Mordekaiser. But can't stand up to grades.
And they exhaust the ghost because you
Can't
know
stand
why.
up, has to sit down.
That was a pro ghost exhaust. Take that back.
Okay.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
No, I think that's about
Red
it.
team's turret has been destroyed.
Even though Mordekaiser is OP, I don't think he's this OP.
This inhibitor has been destroyed.
Man, Mordekaiser's fucking awful later game. Like, I couldn't do anything. Like, the only reason I picked him was to just roll lane, and I started roaming around and doing nothing forever. Late game Mord's really bad.
joke.
Can't do anything.
Yeah. That's the end of our 3-game spree. 3 great games. Coming out.
They sound great because you're yawning.
I am hungry now. Skip dinner to cast.
Sounds like Cause was eating. Doing something with that.
I was for that. Gotta eat, man. Getting hungry.
They were pretty good games for the most part, though, it's true.
Sorry, I missed one.
Last year, they were good.
Yeah.
Especially the second one.
Disagree.
The second one was an awful game.
Hey, come back.
Yeah, I thought the second one was maybe the weakest game of the 3.
Come back.